Good morning. How art thou? I'm doing wonderful myself. My eyes just started watering because that just happens sometimes in the morning. Good morning, my friends. Happy Monday morning meditation. Last week, our tarot cards were telling us that in order to live your best life, it's recommended that you have a nice morning meditation practice to start your day with every single day, intentionally trying to get yourself into a state where you connect to your soul, your source, as they say. So I've been trying to do that myself. I've been quite successful, I would say. Just really in the morning, first thing in the morning, before I let my mind go on any other tangents, I just say, okay, I'm going to sit here and focus on my breathing and not let anything get in the way of me in this time to connect with my spirit, and then I can do anything else because then I'm plugged up, right? So with that, I decided to buy basically all of Teal Swan's courses and some of her tarot decks because I went a little crazy. And I downloaded a self-love e-course. And I really, really liked one of the meditations that we did. I'm pretty sure I did a variation of this, and it was super, super long. So I thought I'd do a much less consensive. I remember what it was now. I did a food meditation where you can really embody the food that it is that you have in your hands before you're eating it and really being present with your food. This is kind of like that because we're going to be using another thing to put in our bodies, but this time it's just going to be water for all of us. So you can get yourself a nice glass of water or cup of water. I want you to use your favorite cup, or if you want to put it in a bowl. I don't know if you have strange preferences as to what you want to put your water in. Do whatever you want. All we're going to be doing in this practice, this is called the Trojan horse method or technique. What people probably don't know, or maybe some of you do know about this, and I guess back in the day, when there were people at war. I mean, people are at war now in the world, but the Trojan horse story supposedly goes is that these two groups of people who were battling each other, one of them had this grand idea that they were going to give the other group a gift. And it was this big ass Trojan horse. It was big metal, and it looks like, a beautiful sculpture or something like that. But inside of the horse was actually the soldiers of the men who were against that said group. So they thought it was a perfect idea. They're like, okay, we're going to give you this lovely gift, and you're going to take it into your colony, and then little do you know, you just brought in a bunch of enemies, right, into your group. Well, this is kind of the same theme to it, but instead of, coming in and ravaging war and destroying a whole group of people, we're actually going in and loving ourselves. This is a wonderful practice for people who do not have self-love. Self-love is not something that you can just wake up one day and just be like, okay, I've decided to have this now, because it's not very fun to not have it. It's something that comes from either shifting or cultivating a very healthy mindset with yourself, a healthy relationship with your thoughts and your body and so many other things. So when you don't have self-love, life is very difficult. Life is very painful, and there's a lot of suffering involved, because what you don't have for yourself, you can't give to others there, and you can't attract it. So you're just going to be getting a lot more of what you feel, which is not love. So this practice, the actual meditation process itself, is only supposed to last a maximum of 5 minutes because it requires your full focused attention and nothing else. Your pure attention. That is the most valuable thing. So what we need to do right now is you get your water, And think about something or someone that you love, but you want it to be the thing that, like, I want you to think about the thing that makes you the most loved, or bursts your heart with like as much love as you possibly can. Think of the one thing right here, right now, that makes you the most happy, and do that intently for 5 whole minutes. All right. And what this is going to do is, it's easy when you don't love yourself. It's easier for you still love other things, so it's much easier for you to think about like your dog or a partner or your parents or something other than yourself, even if you don't have that love for yourself. So what we're doing is we're using the power of love. It might not be for ourselves, but we're still using it, utilizing it, and we're changing the chemical structure of this water, because water changes so drastically to anything that it's around or anything that it touches. So when I sit here and I intently focus on this water for 5 good minutes, just really thinking about something or someone that I love, I wish I could show you like visually, like what's actually visually changing in the structure of this water, because it would be so fun to observe that, but we can't see it. You're just going to have to trust me. And then you're going to drink the water. If you don't love yourself, this might be a very painful experience, because it's so polar opposite to how you really feel. You know, if you're like, I have self-hate here, and then I'm drinking this water, which is a representation of love, ingesting it can kind of be like, ugh. But if you do it consistently over time, what you're doing is obviously incorporating a little bit more love into your body. And obviously don't force yourself. It's super uncomfortable and it's making you nauseous and everything. Do the best you can. Just know where you are, and if you show up and do it more consistently every single day, you will start noticing improvements in your overall well-being. Obviously, you don't want to replace this for doing your regular shadow work as well. On top of it, you get the best of both worlds when you're doing other things to help raise your awareness about yourself. So let's get into it. This is the Trojan horse meditation technique. Literally, we're going to do it for a maximum of 5 minutes. So I'm just going to set a timer here. I'll just be like, set a timer for 5 minutes. And first we should probably choose what it is we're going to be thinking about. So give yourself a moment to really scan your mind. What am I going to think about? It's going to make you so happy. Okay. What am I thinking? What should I think about? Oh, okay. Yeah. I look like death this morning, you guys, but here we go. Are you ready? Let's do this. Grab your water. Hold it in your hand. And, oh, I didn't even set a timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Are you ready? Let's do this. Look at it. Or you can close your eyes and just hold it. I'm going to see what it feels like to hold it for a moment. And look at it. And think about the person or thing that you love. And just keep breathing deep. Thinking about it. I feel better when I close my eyes and I just really hold it and just visualize. Really embody it as if they're right in front of you, or it's right in front of you in your hands, and you're just looking at it as if maybe it's the first time, or really amp up the emotional gratitude and appreciation for whoever it is. Your attention is the most important right here, right now, in this moment, these next couple of minutes. So just really use the power of it. And notice when your mind starts turning to other things that you know are not in the direction of love. And how easily and automatically your mind naturally just starts playing that record of not so nice stuff. So then redirect that attention back to love and what you love. And try finding just more things to love. There's never an end. There's always more things to love. Ooh. Wow. So just observe the experience that just did. Wow, that was interesting for me. If 5 minutes is too long, some people, their minds might wonder if you might just want to do 2 minutes. What really matters is that you have the pure focus in just one thing for as long as you possibly can. So if 2 minutes seems to be where your mind starts wandering, that's okay too. Just really, it can be such a visual experience too in your mind, where your hands are emitting the energy of love into the water, and then you're drinking it. And you can see it maybe changing the color of it with your mind. But you truly are energetically altering the information in the water, which is so cool because you can do that with any body of water, which is the difference between whether something is blessed or not, whether or not someone has drawn the pure positive focus into the water and intention into the water. So it's really, really cool practice, and it's easy. I mean, it's not always easy. It's quick, and it's simple. It's a simple practice to do that, when done consistently, can really make a lot of improvement into your life, especially if you're working towards moving toward a more self-loving state of being, which is the best state of being. So I can understand why you would want to move in that direction. And I have so much love and joy, and I'm so proud of you if you're here and you're working towards moving in the direction of self-love, because I know it's not always easy. It usually is never easy. And it takes a lot of courage and acceptance and a willingness to take responsibility for your own BS and some other people's BS. So I'm proud of you. Thank you for having the bravery. And that was just it. Very, very quick, easy, simple thing to do in the morning. And yay, thank you. Oh, I should move that because that looks weird. So yeah, that's just a quick, simple little self-love meditation to do first thing in the morning, or just whenever you're drinking water. And it's super quick, so you can do it right as you're filling up your water too. It's a wonderful practice. And if you do love yourself, you're probably going to feel pretty amazing when you do this exercise. I'm not going to lie. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you got something out of it, I would love to hear your feedback and review of this. I know it's not the best, but I'd still love to hear some comments on it. And if you got something out of it and what you think about this particular meditation practice. Have you done it before? What was your experience? I would love to hear. All right. Love you guys. Goodbye. Drink your water. Let me know how it feels after you drink your delicious water. I'm going to turn this into my green juice for the day. So it'll still have the water in it, but it'll also have another element of minerals and vitamins. So looking forward to it. Thank you guys. Love you. Happy Meditation Monday. I will see you tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. I also got these new tarot decks from Teal Swan. 2 different tarot decks that I'm really excited about. And I feel like these decks are really going to be able to give people a clear message that's a little bit more direct for them and honest, and it makes it almost impossible for you to give someone a wrong reading, which pretty much only happens if you're yourself disconnected to the reading or the other person isn't open to it. So it's really not really a thing you have to worry about. But I feel like this deck is going to be a lot of fun because it just kind of bluntly tells people what's up very quickly too. So I'm very much looking forward to this, and I think it's going to be a thing. So thank you. Drink your water. I'm going to drink a little bit right now actually because liquid self-love. Okay. Love you. Bye. How about your wonderful morning?